As a childhood trauma victim, did you ever ask yourself, was life spinning out of control? I know I sure felt that way. I am a victim of repeated, horrific, savage acts of child and sexual abuse. My abuse lasted for 11 years and ended when I was 17. I lived with hopelessness and despair during my abuse because I had no way to escape and no one willing to help me, and this had long-lasting effects on my adult life. Hi, this is Kurt B. Ellis, an author who self-publishes with Amazon's Kindle Direct Publishing. Stay tuned and let me share how I recovered from my out-of-control life. My childhood was in an era of family, religion, and society where children were not allowed to question things or challenge the authority of older people, including older siblings. My primary abuser was my sadistic brother, who also groomed and prostituted me to be a sex worker for a local satanic cult, of which he was a member. Early on, I survived by repressing my memory, withdrawing into myself, and pretending that my abuse could not be real. But the denials were short-lived, and by my early teens, after desperate and multiple attempts to seek adult intervention with no success, I became hopeless and resolved that I would just have to endure my ordeal until I became of age to get the hell out of there. I also had thoughts of suicide. However, I was fortunate to have wise advice from my maternal grandfather. With his guidance, I became determined not to allow my abuse to destroy me. Regardless of my childhood, I developed a stubborn steel will to make the best of my life. I became a book nerd and was studious with excellent grades. And this was the first time in my life where I went against the norm and decided to finally advocate for myself. By my late teens, I resolved to put myself first rather than continue to be the doormat. I earned academic scholarships and became well educated, which catapulted my life in a positive direction. And that was a turning point, but I still struggled way into my 40s with internalized low self-esteem, struggling with important decisions, and a habit of being a yes man. It took me years of therapy to recover, and it was the last form of treatment, eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, or EMDR therapy, that I found to be the most beneficial. I recovered to a place where I could again function as an adult and not feel my life spinning out of control. I've written a novel about my life. It begins with my horrible childhood and continues through my remarkable journey of survival and recovery. My novel's title is Boy in the Barn, Journey of Triumph of Horrific Child Abuse, Sexual Abuse, and PTSD. It's an inspiring LGBTQIA coming-of-age story about hope, courage, and the resilience of the human spirit. My novel is for sale on Amazon in Kindle, paperback, and audiobook form. The audiobook is also distributed on Audible and iTunes. You can read or listen to my painful but inspirational story to learn more about how I survived my abuse and made the best of my life despite my horrible childhood. And if you are so inclined, please leave an honest review and rating for my books or audiobook. This helps me to be recognized by valuable readers like yourself. Thank you for your time today. Also, click on the links below and see my published books. Like my video, hit the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. And don't forget that your feedback is always greatly valued and much appreciated. I enjoy hearing from you, so please leave your comments below and I will respond as soon as possible. Have a wonderful day.